Oh my god, people, things in this series has gotten real. It has gotten crazy and it has finally all decided to come together. What's up everyone, it's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scout Report. Today I'm bringing you an anime review of Lostorage Incited WIXOSS, episode 9. Jeez Louise. Was this episode crazy? And this episode was very essential. But first and foremost, let me apologize that this video is so late because I've been so busy and that Final Fantasy greatness has engulfed me so much that I honestly almost forgot to review this. I'm terribly sorry for that. But hey, we're here now. We're here to talk about it. How about Chinatsu straight up witnessing a Lyrig murk themselves, just straight up kill themselves in front of her? I mean, she was just sitting there like, you know what? Being a human is boring. You know, it's like all you do is get up, you do the same thing every day, you live your life. This is boring. I don't have anything to do but this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm just gonna jump off this bridge, and she just got splattered in front of a damn truck. And by seeing that, Chinatsu is finally coming to light and seeing the type of game that she's gotten into, but not before she got an ominous warning from somebody that you might have expected she would have. So this episode finally links us back to the main two series as Hana had another battle, or had her first battle rather, with Kiyoi, you know, who is the master over Peruk. And even though Hana lost, she took this time to explain to Hana that she needs to get out of this selector battle before it's too late. She doesn't know how dark this game can get. She needs to get out while the getting's good. And we got to see her backstory as well as a little bit of a refresher. As you remember that her friend Ayumi, I believe, she was killed by her Lyrig, and that's what sent her down the bad path that she went on back in the past two series. And she doesn't want to see Hana go down that same path. She doesn't want to see Chinatsu go down that same path. She catches up with her as well. And Hana, being the Hana that she is, she decides to do a little bit of research after her loss on a certain individual by the name of Mayu. That is right, Mayu, the original baddie of this series, but she can't find any information on her. She's pretty much an urban legend. The only thing that she can find is that the selector battles, or the knowledge that she got from Kiyoi, was that the selector battles were created by the memories from Mayu, and that's how everything got started and kicked off. I really like Peruk and Kiyoi's position in this series, is they're just going around trying to stop people from participating in this game and going down the wrong path that she did. And she also has a battle with Chinatsu, and she defeats Chinatsu as well, and she's been wrecking shop because Kiyoi only has to make one more victory in order to win. And she breaks down this story to Chinatsu as well. She's saying, I know how it is to be in your shoes. You're going down the same path that I am going to go down. I don't want to see you do that. She says basically the same thing to her as well, like, you need to get out of this game. And Chinatsu, you know, she didn't use Berserk because she remembers fighting this individual before, so she was like, I know you can read my mind, so I'm not going to use this ability. However, it still wasn't enough for her to win. But just like I said at the top of the video, Chinatsu got a little bit of taste of how serious this thing can get it. She's starting to second guess the things that are going on with her. She's going to the bookkeeper and she's like, you know, what's going on? And just like I said before, every time she starts to question things, he's looking like, you're not trying to give up, are you? And this guy Satomi, he's just sick. He's sadistic. He is crazy. And now Chinatsu seeing a Lyrig just straight up kill themselves in front of her, she's beginning to finally have second thoughts if she's doing the right thing or not. It was just so much to take in this episode, as we even found out how these new Lyrigs was born, as the coins that are used in the battle are actually the memories of the selectors. And the new selector battle began when the lost dreams of the Lyrigs begin to take will of their own. So that's how the new Lyrigs are created, and then they're seeking out these new selectors to start the game over. I mean, this was just all mind-blowing. Actually, I need to go back and correct myself. That's how crazy this episode got. Kiyoi actually let Chinatsu win because she was unable to convince her to go to the light, basically. And because of that, she let Chinatsu win because she had unfinished business to do, which kind of makes me believe that maybe, just maybe, the bookkeeper might actually be the embodiment of Mayu or something of that connection, because it seems like she has bigger fish to fry. So she was like, if I can't convince you, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I got to do. But things are getting so crazy right now. They even show, you know, the kid that was trying not to fight all this time, he is actually taking the battle seriously now. He's going into battles himself to try to bring Chinatsu back to the light, and he's beginning to see the darkness that is happening because he's realizing what he's doing to other people as well. I cannot praise this episode enough, but it was just so much going on. It feels like I'm missing something, but at the same time, it is so much that I'm giving you guys. But the biggest point of the episode was we had our first victor in Hana. Hana actually had a battle and she won. She got all 5 of the coins, and her wish was granted was to actually find out what happened to her little brother. And this is when shit really got dark and really got twisted, as we find out that her and her little brother, you know, they were just out playing hide and seek or whatever, and they were up in a building, and while she was counting, it looks like her little brother was trying to chase a balloon or something. He ended up falling to his death off a building. That was crazy enough as it is, but Hana has always held that resentment in her heart that maybe if she was watching him, maybe that she was more careful, he would still be alive. And something like that can really mess you up in the head, especially being as young as a kid as Hana was. And it might be the reason why she was so like robotic, because she probably went through so much trauma that she decided to lock this out of her mind. I mean, she completely forgot about this event, and when something that traumatic happens, who knows what can happen and what can shut down. But the thing is, this was on like some light Ryuk shit with Death Note, as after this wish was granted, it really broke Hana down. I mean, it brought all those memories back that she suppressed all those years. She's on the ground crying, she's going crazy, she's breaking up, and her Lyrig shows up laughing. She's like, I wanted you to find out about this so I could see that pain and I could see that envy on your face. Well, my job is done now. Goodbye. I'm like, what the hell? Her Lyrig pretty much turned on her, as these things are fucking evil. They just want to see people hurt. They want to see people in their worst imaginable form. And I really hate to see this happen to Hana, because she was probably my favorite character in the entire series, and I was really beginning to like her. It was really nice to see her starting to warm up to Suzu and start training her and everything, and for her to get her life broken down like this. I mean, yes, she asked for it by entering this game, but to see her breaking down and crying like that, screaming in agony at the end of the episode, and see something that was fighting alongside of her, almost like a friend, because that's something you've seen a lot in this episode, was her and Suzu and the friendship that they had with each other. The Lyrigs are talking and kicking it, and to see all that gets turned on his head by this sick, twisted, and perverse Lyrig that she's been carrying around in her pocket the entire time. Shit is getting real, and this series is trying to get up there with Magical Girl Raising Project with the fucked up genre. Man, that wrecked me. It really did wreck me to see Hana broke down like that, because she's not going to be the same again after this. So the dark presence of Mayu is still being felt really heavy in this series, and this cycle of death and despair is just going to keep going round and round, because now that Hana's won, she got her wish. That Lyrig is just going to go to somebody else and do the same thing, and the same thing is going to happen to everybody in this game, and it's just going to keep going round and round. It looks like it's not going to be one clear victor, and that's just the way the bookkeeper wants it, which further my theory that he just may be Mayu. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that somehow, some way, because he did say that he used to be a Lyrig, that he's Mayu. So guys, again, I apologize for this being late. I apologize this isn't the best review, because again, I deeply apologize. I almost forgot to do this review. But hey, it's here now. I hope you guys still liked it. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there is not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel, even if it's late. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. And I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.